question. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to the other mic.
Thank you. My name is Franco and I'm an immigrant myself. I came to Canada 11 years ago, and I was a permanent resident for the first 5 years. Now I hold a slightly different view than possibly most of you here in the forum, in the chamber today, because I think there is a process that permanent residents have to go through before they can gain the voting right. When I first came to Canada, there was a system where during a 6-year period you have to stay in Canada for at least 3 years. And during that 3-year period, I think that's time for immigrants to learn about the Canadian culture, Canadian democracy, and all the values that we share here in Canada. I think that is, and compared to the Dutch system where permanent residents have to stay in the Netherlands for 5 years, in Canada actually 3 years. So you can become a Canadian citizen within 3 years and you can vote afterwards. So I think there's a process that immigrants have to go through before they can have the voting right. And I want to share some of, I know the discussion today, we're talking about civic engagement of immigrants. We want people to participate and to get involved in the community. And we should focus more on immigrants who are also Canadian citizens and ask them to vote as well, because I have met many immigrants who are Canadian citizens and they don't vote at all. My friend talked to his grandpa who came from Italy 40 years ago, and he is a Canadian citizen, and my friend asked him, who is the current Prime Minister? And he said, Brian Mulroney. Now this is not a very good answer, of course, and I know a lot of friends who came here as an immigrant of my age group between 20 to 30 years old. They are Canadian citizens. Some of them were born in Canada, some of them came to Canada from a different country, and they don't vote. They don't care about politics in Canada. And I just want to share, at last I want to share something that is very, it hurts me when I heard from a friend who goes to an ESL class, English as a second language. She is a Canadian citizen. She came here 20 years ago with a group of 30 other students from all different backgrounds. They are all Canadian citizens. And their ESL instructor, who is a Canadian citizen who was born in Canada, told that group of students that they should not vote in the